online. Great match. Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Throws them down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Backs them into the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What are they thinking here? Holds out with the block. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Trips him up. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. That drive impact doesn't get through. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps? In there! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? From low heavy to... Are we going to see some fireworks here? Rosa, what's next? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Okay, they trade hits. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. A quick breather. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. The Jinrai jumps up. Immediate knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Grab connects with the throw. Dangerous range here. The low kick hits. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player one comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. No good up high. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. This is the range where things get met. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the jump in. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What'll happen? Hits him with a stop and
Ah, putain.
slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hits. Both fighters planning something? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Were they baiting them into that? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Knocked them out of the air. Jinrai kick, low heavy. Player one can't keep the low kick hits. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it enough to grind out the win? Clutch, anti-air. Gotta do better than that. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. There's the counter we wanted. Nice fireball. Taking perfect execution with the anti-air. The jumping is denied. Ooh, you knocked him out of the air. A jump in. Dojinrai keeps connects with the throw. Amazing. Low heavy, but no go. Nothing stops this train. Anti-air in this one. Are they going to be able to come back and step? Excellent block. The drive impact doesn't work. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, a burnout. Did they mean to do that? Crashes out the cage right there. Still alive. Still alive. Sit down and shut up. Are you kidding me? Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A jump in, connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Trips them up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 with the life lead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Okay, they trade hits. Projectile to try and change the situation. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Had the radar up and running. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Putain, enfoiré.
Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. They gotta take advantage of this drive difference. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Medium kick hits.
Merde.
No, put that away. Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Checks with a medium kick. Sure you can? Quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. And tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Hopes with a medium kick. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. The jump in gets him with a Euro step. Low heavy. Any throw will whiff at that range. A single hit will do it. Vents it on the fireball. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Jump!
Merde.
The low's blocked. Knocked them out of the air. Zones with the fireball. Ooh, you never know what drops them. What's next? Hits them with a
Putain. Oh, je l'ai loupé là.
Player 2 is in a very good spot. Punish counter on reaction. Excellent damage on that. Blocks the low kick. Goes to the air. Oh, they switch sides. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. All the throw connects. What now? Anti-air in the clutch. Impact squash. Drops them from the air. Looking. The low's blocked. Jump. Drops him hard. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The drive impact doesn't work. Dangerous range here. Sets the game. Oh,
Merde.
done. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Starts with a jump in. All right. That was a solid anti-air. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? From up above. The counter is blocked. Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knife lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Projectile to try and change the situation. Shows a medium kick. With breather. KO! Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Pokes with a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Still scrapping for control of the space. Connects with medium kick. Flashes him. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Both fighters forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Player one needs to use the clutch anti-air. Doesn't touch the throw. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
il a vite quitté. Hein.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
Merde.
Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. What's the play here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Well-timed corner switch. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Drive reversals blocked.
Merde.
Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw? I can't keep track of these corner switches. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Shadow Rise inbound. Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. They are really going at each other in this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Drops them. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Brushes that off and keeps going. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Off for the knee press nightmare. Both fighters planning something? They're going for the super KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ouais.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Definitely saw that counter.
Merde.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Good anti-air. No good up higher. Long low attack hits. Goes for the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Get some. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Decides to meet them in the air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it?
Putain.
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and they're laying into each other. Pops them with a shorty. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. How will they manage their drive gauges? Experiencing burnout. Going in. Hit them with a stop and bop. Oh, burnout triggered. How will they utilize this? Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay. No, critical art now. Low heavy. Player 2 can't use closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Active combo hits and we got trouble coming. Projectile to try and change the situation. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Yeah.
Still slugging it out here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Definitely answers the air attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? From up above. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the jump in. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Decides to meet them in the air. Still very early in the round. Throws them. What's next? Takes, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 chases them down. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Hits them with a stop and bop. Max SA gauges. Uses the gauge for a super art. The unlimited cycle crush. Free history lesson. This move always hurts. A quick breather. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Pokes with a medium, perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The throw hits.
Putain, mais comment il fait ça, lui?
Gets a chance at that jump. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Will that drive impact get punished? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 gets some. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hit them with a stop and bop.
Yeah.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. At least one of them is having a good time in that.
Merde.
Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Connects with the throw. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Knockdown and goes to the air. Player 1, the low kick hits. This can lead to some big damage. Breaks through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Open clutch anti-air. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They're back into the all the throw connects. Oh, they switch sides.
Merde.
With super arts into play. Stone cold and break. You can't block those. Close range projectile. What now? Knocked him out of the air. What wall flat into the guard break. Oh, hit the throw. Hit denied. A real test of shoot their shot. Time to make them famous. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Putain.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. They can't
Putain,
squash
encore,
this
putain.
Revolt gets the combo. Gets the jump in. Good anti-air. Lots of aggression from both sides. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Fantastic reactions there. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Jumps, goes for the jump in. A quick brief KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That drive impact is blocked. Nails the anti-air. Gets the jump in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball.
Putain.
Goes for the jump in. Jumps. From upstairs. Going in, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Can they create an opportunity? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking for a hole. So, what's next? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Both sides getting ready. Crowns them from above.
Merde.
Are they trying to bait each other into making a mistake?
Putain.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts if the drive impact doesn't work. Throws a fireball. Player 2 took that round comfortably.
Merde.
No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both fighters are raring to go. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. They're in range. Anti-air in the clutch. Nothing stops this train. A jump? This is gonna hurt.
Merde.
Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Okay, here we go. Knockdown. Here comes the mixer. Noticeable life lead is a big whiff. They're wide open.
Ah.
Dangerous range here. Jump. It is over.
Putain.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. A low heavy hit. Still slugging it out here.
Ah, putain.
Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. What's the play here? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Oh, easy tech. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Gets the jump in. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Long low attack hit. Goes to the nice counter. Player 1 tries them open with a Shoryuken. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Hits them with a stop and block. Oh, burnout triggered. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy.
Ah, putain.
Going in. Throws a fireball. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Fades out the low kick. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, the throw connects. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy, but no go. The low. Oh, here we go. Full super arcade. Breaks through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Adds a bit of OD spice. Player 1 walls flat into the guard break. What now? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. With super arcs into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Burns out. And they burn out in ooh, what a smart blow. Oh, here we go. They push their way out of the corner. Drops them from the air. Hits the drive. Genius read with that throw escape. The jump in is denied. A jump in? Oh my god, what a throw tech. Finds the target. Jump drops him hard. Player 2 has a full drop. The throw is denied. Close range projectile. Player knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Drop zone, baby. Medium kick. The drive impact doesn't work. Sawed off. Back into the corner. What setup to the throw tech? Tensions are running high. This is gonna hurt. Throw heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Keeps them out. Impact squash. Which way you gonna block?
Putain, je voulais pas faire ça.
Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Recovers from burnout. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Okay, they trade hits. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Jumps up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Knockdown and player 2 will have to fight KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Denies the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps? takes them all the way to the corner with that. Going in, their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
Merde.
Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player one, holding, throws him. What'll happen here? Player reads the jump in perfectly. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Both fighters are trying not to drop some hard. Oh, just solid anti-air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Anti-air in the butt. Great job. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Opts for the throw. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Big counter. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. With the throw. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Gets him. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump-in is denied. Shows them he hits them with
Putain, dans le dos.
Heats it up with a combo into super. Oh, will this super art turn up the heat? A quick breather. Player two can build off this lead. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and player one is working with a better gauge. What brushes that off and keeps going? Launches with a Tenku kick? What now? Jumps up, crowns him from above. Will they gamble? Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Grabs and
Aïe, aïe.
switch sides. Knew the throw was coming. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh, bends it on the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Overhead attack. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one, how did they read that throw? Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Sticks out. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Oh, he flick overshot Kendo there to call them out. What are they gonna do? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Player two needs to wait this out. What now? Blocks the low kick. Player two has gotta work some magic with his limited drive and back misses. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Punish counter on reaction. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Will this be enough to kill? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run-up. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. The low heavy's blocked. Decides to meet them in the air. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player two has the life advantage. Okay, creating some space here. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Tries to bait him with the projectile.
Putain.
Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. The air throw is smart, but out of reach. Can't tech the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Had the radar up and running. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Air throw whiff! Throws him. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? One combo can end this round right now. Uses the gauge for a super art. Yo, kicking off their facial features ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Who's going to start things off? Whiffs the throw. Hazanshu threw him off with the overhead. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Miraculous grab. Takes the opponent. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Picks the air throw. Looking for a chance. Close range projectile. Are we gonna see a drop some bomb in there? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps up. Baits him for the air throw. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent goes for the super art? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing up, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in is denied. They were looking up. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Still very early in the round. Barely blocks the jump in. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 1 has the meter lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The low! Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Life lead is there, but wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Dangerous range here. Oh, block win! The drive impact doesn't work. The top drive impact misses. Closing moments of the match. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Jump! That is excellent block. There's a burnout. Oh, yo, Rock super hit. What were they thinking? The low kick hits. The next touch made some closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The low kick connects. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Still slugging it out here. Absorbs the attack and fires down. No good on high. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Had the radar up and running. Misses the drive impact. Just out of range for that throw. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. I think they want to calm things down and reset the pace. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for finishes it with the anti-air. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to hit him with a stop and pop. Hits him in the gut. Gets the knockdown, and now throws a fireball. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Knockdown and creates an opening with a low heavy. Pops him with a shorty. Going in. Looking for a chance. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Zones with the fireball. Checks with a medium. Wrecks them. Gut punch. Triple. Low heavy. And they get KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps up. The throw misses. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Blocks the jump in. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Had the radar up and running. Very solid corner switch. With the throw. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Finishes with the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Very slick when he brushes that off and keeps going. Hits them in their gut. Player two uses the gauge for a super on. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Impact squat. Jones with the fireball. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ah ouais, 14 000 maintenant.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Stays cool and counters.
Merde.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Gets the crossing. Opts for the throw. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Taking stock. Nails the anti-air. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive unit. Takes a trip. Strings it all together. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one has depleted their drive unit, but they are still to come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Got their eye on the air. Shows a medium hit. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Smart play with the throw. Combo with the target combo. going in? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets the combo. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What's the next move? Super Arts on deck to find the target. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Closes in. Oh, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Solid anti-air. Oh, stun. What a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The drive impact doesn't work. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump. Low heavy. And whip. They're wide open. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Player 1 with a flush anti-air. Player 1 drops that off. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Impact squash. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Knock them out of the air. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. The low kick hits.
Merde.
Shakes things up with a fireball. Crowns him from above. Notice taps him on the dome. Oh, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the projectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while the damage plays out. Player 1 can't use any imposes their will spectacularly for the
Quand
win.
même, t'as eu de la chance.
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. A jump drops him hard. Connects with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Neither of them willing to back off here. There's a corner switch. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Solid combo. They are battling that tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Long low attack hits. Projectile to try and change the situation. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Big low reaching heavy. Oh, nice counter. Taste experience finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off?
Merde.
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fighters hit them with a stop and bomb. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Yo, put that away. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Jumps up, cross-up attack. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount side switch. What excellent block. Low heavy. Risky play, but it pays off. Flatline zone. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
Street Fighter 6.